Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2:30 p.m. in Colombo. It's very sunny, and we are going to be having Bengaluru and Kolkata, who are going to be playing the match. And guess what? Bengaluru has won the toss, and they have decided to field. So let's see how they are going to be tackling all the wickets from Kolkata. So may the best team win, and over to the commentator.
A very good afternoon, viewers one and all. We are here at the Burger Recreation Club grounds. A very good afternoon, viewers one and all. We are here at the Burger Recreation Club grounds for yet another fixture in the South Asian Lawyers. We are now going towards the pitch to take a pitch report and the toss.
The fourth match of South Asian Lawyers Cricket Tournament, the match between Bangalore Tuskers versus Kolkata Tigers are going to happen here. The pitch is going to remain same for the entire match. There will be bounce, and the captains winning the toss may choose bowling to contain the opposition for low score and chase it later. Thank you.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. We are here at the BRC grounds today in Colombo. It has been a beautiful day today. We have a match today.
The Bengaluru Tigers.
We are going for the toss right now. The two umpires are walking out towards the pitch, and
Vinith, give us a walkthrough of how the pitch looks like. It seems this is a used pitch, so there's a bit of a green covering on the top, but what do you think will happen as the day goes on?
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back for the second match of the day here. We are having the two captains with me. One is Vijay Singh from Kolkata and Mr. Arvind Reddy from Bengaluru. So let's go ahead with the toss, and thereafter who's going to make the call? Heads. So what is... Okay, so we have the Bengaluru winning the toss and deciding to bowl. So what is the score that you intend to curtail the opposite side, Mr. Arvind?
We're looking at somewhere in between 140 and 150. I think the ground's a little small, and the wicket's going to be the same for both the sides since it's the afternoon game. So 150 should be chaseable.
So apart from that, I'm sure you have a detail about what happened in the morning. So keeping in mind the way they bowled out them for 94, did that make a decision for you to bowl first?
Not really. I think we are better off a side chasing runs. So we're going by the strategy.
All the best, and have a good game, Mr. Arvind. Well, we have Mr. Vijay here. So Mr. Vijay, would that have made a difference had you won the toss, please?
No, I would have batted first.
Okay, so you mean to say it's a win-win situation for both the teams?
It is blessing in disguise.
Oh, that's great.
It is blessing in disguise for me.
Now, same question. What do you think would be your target on this wicket?
I think it is always better to post runs on the ball, because chasing is always difficult. And I would love to score, say, around 140 to 150, seeing the pitch condition. I think the 140 to 150 would be fast score.
Okay, last question. Keeping in mind the size of the ground, it is slightly on the smaller side. Do you think 150 would be defendable over a period of time?
Yeah, I think looking at the wicket, it is a very dry wicket, and ball, I think ball will stop. So it is defendable score. 150 is defendable score.
Good luck to you, Mr. Vijay. Thank you again. So the teams are geared up. This is the first outing for these two teams before this tournament. And most interestingly, these two are the old captains of, or rather, old and present captain of Indian teams who have played earlier in the earlier World Cups. And I'm sure we have a good game coming up. It's a mixture of senior players and youngsters in both the teams. So I'm sure we'll have a good game today. And best of luck for both the teams. Thank you.
All right, we are moments away from the game. It's going to be an exciting fixture between the Kolkata Tuskers and the Bangalore Tigers. Vinith, how do you think the pitch will turn out?
As it has been a dry day today, I think it will be towards the batting side, but towards the end of the day, I feel like the wicket will break out, and the spinners will get some assistance. Yeah.
Yeah, seems accurate. It's. I feel like it's going to be an even keel contest between the two sides. Of course, these are also the topmost cricketing lawyers in the South Asian continent, so they'll be bringing the best of their cricketing talent.
Yes, I mean, agreed. So the two batsmen are out right now.
All right, here we go for the first delivery of the encounter.
All out appeal, but looks like it's sliding down leg, and but good start. Good start.
Really good start. The bowling side really couldn't have bowled a better first delivery there. That's aggressive. Shows
That's
the
an
batsman
impressive
their
start
intent.
for the bowling team here.
Precisely, precisely.
He has an unorthodox accent, action.
Really,
Yes, the bowler, and yeah, I think that will take the batsman by surprise. Oh, wide delivery.
well, unorthodox stands aside. That's an unorthodox delivery.
Yes,
In
too
the
wide
first
for the
innings.
batsman, and the umpire agrees. Oh, good delivery. Very good delivery.
That's
Just
very
outside
tight.
off, and making the batsman play at it.
That's very tight.
That's the channel he should focus on.
Definitely, the batsman can't help but play at it, and he has
Can't
to.
help but play at it, and it's a good line and length, and he should focus on that channel.
It's a length delivery as well, so it's not going to be comfortable in the slightest for the batsman to face these first few overs. That's full.
Another brilliant delivery. A slight appeal, but again it's sliding down leg side, and yeah, this is a good start. This is a good start for the bowling side.
Very impressive first over.
The batsman is batting on leg stump. Oh, in the air for a. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like the batsman didn't quite commit to the shot there.
Normally, when a batsman is batting on leg stump, it usually says that his
On the defensive,
game on the offside is good.
definitely. Yeah,
That means he's trying to give himself room in a T20 match. This is quite common to see. I think the batsman crossed over for a run there.
yeah. There's a mid off there, and mid wicket is there as well in the covers. Really, this is pretty textbook fielding from the bowling side.
Good delivery again, brilliant delivery. Focusing on that just outside of fourth stump line there. He should focus on that. He should attack that line, and maybe if the fielding side, now since the bowler is bowling really well, I don't mind them bringing in one more slip fielder. Ooh. A bit wide for my liking, but making the batsman play at it. It's a really good strategy.
Definitely.
End of the over. 2 runs for the loss of no wickets. It's a good start.
Come to point, Venkat. Come to Kali. Arun, squarish deep mid wicket.
We are nearing over number 2. There's one slip fielder, covers and extra covers with mid off. The ball is running in. Oh, almost caught. Almost a wicket for the bowler. But he shouldn't get too disheartened by I think he would have gobbled it up. But this is the game of cricket. They're not always that lucky. But I feel like the second slip fielder should have dived at it or put in a bit more effort. But yeah, 4 runs to the batting team. Oh, pull towards mid-on. The batsman crossing over for 1 run. A loud appeal there, but just by the wicket keeper. The bowler is bowling really well. He's holding that just outside off line, making the batsman play at it, making the batsman drive. This is really good bowling here. It's full on off stump, just outside off stump. He should hold that line much more. Oh, beautifully driven through the covers there. Beautifully driven through the covers for 4.
Textbook, easy as you'd like. Easy as you'd like. Straight out of a textbook.
It's beautifully driven there. But again, this is still good bowling. Even though he was driven for 4, it's still good bowling.
Again, a really good delivery there.
Again, a really good delivery, yes, agreed. Holding that out just outside off stump line, making the batsman play at it.
This, it would seem, is the most important portion of the game in the power play, making the batsman unsettled, making him play at those dangerous deliveries.
Again, play and a miss.
At the end of the
But
second
I
over.
feel like that ball should have been put away. It was a short ball, a bit wide, and
End of the
it
second
was
over.
there to be hit. End of the second over.
11 runs for the loss of no wickets.
full on off stump, flicked away towards mid on. The batsman.
Yeah, the bowler bowling from the scoreboard end is really impressive there.
The batsman crossover for a run there. Good running.
I like the length he's bowling at as well.
But it was a bit too full for my taste.
Yes, the
But
width.
it's better to bowl a full line though.
Yeah.
Again, good bowling and good batting here. It's a good delivery, but it was well left.
Well left.
Well
yeah.
left by the batsman, but it's a T20 game. And
That also
and it's a power play
plays-
as well.
Yeah. That also plays a major role in deciding whether you should leave the delivery be or not, because this is T20 cricket. There
This
are
is
only
T20 cricket,
so many
yes.
deliveries that you can leave. Yeah, plays at it.
That's a wide delivery. Wide call by the umpire, but
Yeah, I feel like that's the best shot to play for those wider deliveries. Slice at it
yes,
from the leg stump.
bad deliveries need to be put away.
Definitely.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
And from a bowling perspective, the best option is to build pressure.
Definitely.
And good delivery on off stump.
Yeah, that's put away well also. Yeah, the two batsmen.
For a run there.
Yeah, the batsmen really are doing everything right here. They're playing technically correct shots. They're not going for fancy
Rash shots. They're not going
cheeky
for rash shots.
maneuvers here. They're defending the stump. Really, this is all you can ask for from technically sound batsmen, and it's working wonders for them.
But it's straight. But I feel like they should have crossed over 2 runs there.
Yeah, there was a call for a second, but the batsman was hesitant.
The batsman was hesitant. It was in there. It's good bowling here. It's good bowling. Good cricket all round.
Yeah, I would say it's an even keel contest here.
For now,
Though-
yes.
yes.
At the end of 2.5 overs. At the end of 2.5 overs, it's evenly contested.
So far, the bowlers have been bowling to the field, and the fielding has been good, I would say.
Fielding has been up to standard, yes.
And the batting as well. It's been intelligent. Yeah, that's a
Beautifully driven.
Yeah,
Beautiful
that-
cover drive by the batsman through.
that's a poor delivery, and it's punished accordingly.
It's a poor delivery. Outside off, too full, and
Too
put away
wide.
by the batsman. A beautiful cover drive, beautiful shot, and he deserved 4 runs.
Sliced away.
Sliced away for 4.
Yeah. It's a really dry outfield as well, so really there's
I don't
no
think the bowler is getting any assist. The fast bowler is getting any assistance from the wicket today.
Definitely.
It's
It's
definitely
coming
for the
onto the
batsman.
yeah.
Oh, a good bouncer there, but bouncers are meant to be directed at the head. It was a bit too wide. If that shot had connected, I think it would have gone for 6.
Definitely.
But batsman failed to connect, so it's a dot delivery. At the end of 3 overs,
19 runs for no loss.
just outside off there.
Yeah, that's a bit too short for my taste. It doesn't really trouble the batsman.
But the line was good, but the length was the problem there. But,
Definitely.
Good
I-
fielding saved the bowler from getting whacked for 4
I
runs.
think
But
just in the vicinity of the off stump is where they need to bowl at. But the,
but the length should also be.
definitely it should be
just like
fuller.
good length.
I feel like.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good length.
just past the edge there. He saw the batsman walking towards the off stump, so he bowled it just outside off. And he
Definitely. Intelligent bowling.
intelligent bowling here.
Intelligent bowling.
Intelligent
yeah.
bowling. This is what we need in T20 cricket.
Definitely. I mean, in T20 cricket, there are so many rash shots, cheeky maneuvers, wacky fielding positions.
In the air, oh,
Steven.
just missed the fielder. Trying
Racing
away
towards the
from-
boundary. The fielder collects it, and there's 2 runs.
crossover for 2 runs. I feel like the fielder should have put in a bit more effort. I
Yeah.
think he would have caught it if he dove towards the delivery, but the batsman crossed over 2 runs.
Definitely. I mean, make no mistake, the men in yellow are doing an outstanding field, are doing an outstanding job out in the field. But it's warm, it's humid.
Just past the edge, yes.
Players can lose their focus.
Yes. And it's a very hot day today.
Definitely.
It's a very hot day in Colombo.
And the spirit can waver. Yeah, put past the fielders.
Beautifully put away. Beautifully put away there. Straight as an arrow, just over mid-on. That's a good shot. It was not a bad delivery. It was just a really good shot.
Taken to the cleaners there, and it's a boundary.
And it's a boundary. Played across the line. Chipped it over mid-on for 4. Just past the edge there again. Good work from the team. 25 runs for the loss of no wickets in just 4 overs. At the end of 4 overs.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, right now we have with us Shailesh Kumar, the President, Vice President and Selector of CAAI. So welcome, sir. So please tell us, how is the pitch looking for you today?
Well, going by the first match, looks like it's going to be a low-scoring match. And I'm looking at around 140 or 150, a target which can be defendable here.
140 and 150 seems like a big number to me. Do you really think that they can do it?
Well, that depends on the players here, but going by my experience and being familiar with most of the players here who hail from this Kolkata region and Bangalore region, looks like it is possible, and maybe they may fall short by about 15-20 runs, and that would matter end of the day.
So as you were saying, you know the players personally. Who would be
Beautifully
the
driven away.
key person who can make the game win?
Well, that's slightly a tough question, but we all know it's a day's game, and then it depends upon who holds on to their strength of being patient enough. It depends on them. Well, if you were to ask me to name out a few of them, we have players like Tejas, Arun, then Ponana, that is from Bangalore side. I'm looking forward for a good performance from their side. And when it comes to Kolkata, we do have players like Vijay Singh himself, Nasir Ali. Then Ashutosh Tiwari is a good spinner. And what we saw in the morning was it did turn a bit, and it helped the spinners more than the fast bowlers. So I'm looking at Ashutosh Tiwari, who might be a game changer today, please.
Any kind of key strategy points you would give to both the teams right now? Is something running in your mind right now?
Though I have strategies, I may not be able to advise any of them. But end of the day, what happens is, since it's going to slow down over a period of time, so saving a lot of runs does matter now, and holding on to the catches. Because what we saw in the last couple of overs, see, in the power play, they haven't scored more than 30-40 runs. That's a good sign. But then how they take on from here, though of course the Kolkata have not lost their wickets, but they have not put up a formidable score till now in the power play. So that is the catch now.
But But as of now, what I can see the score is 29 for 4, which is still a good score in this hot weather. So, do you have any comment on that? Or they can increase their run rate, or what do you think?
That's exactly what I said. Maybe, see, 29 is in the fifth over. So earlier to this, it was around 25. So maybe it could have been 35 or 40. They're lacking or behind by 10, 15 runs, 10 runs at least. So 35, 40 would have been a good score in the power play. But anyway, you never know. It's a game of cricket. But I still feel they're short by 10, 15 runs, please. Thank you.
So let's see who's going to be winning it. Is it going to be Bangalore Tuskers or Kolkata Tigers? We will have to wait and watch.
Not out it is.
Not how it is. But to be honest, I didn't think it would be this close. By the
Yeah.
looks of it, it was a straightforward decision. But the batsman didn't ground the bat properly, and
So
that made it very close. If it was out, that would be super careless from the batsman's side.
definitely. So there are lessons to be learned here for the batsman. They need to learn not to be complacent here because the fielders have their eye on them.
And keep in mind that direct hits are always interesting.
Definitely, and it's intimidating as well.
This is the best example of it. By the looks of it, it was an out, but it was very close.
Definitely, and
He
it's
was
definitely. I mean, these are intimidating events in a cricket match. The two batsmen at the crease will be rattled now. They will be that much more careful when they're making a run between the creases.
true.
So Vinith, the Burger Recreation Club, the Coles Cricket Ground, these are all bastions of Sri Lankan cricket culture. What do you think is the importance of a tournament such as this?
I think it's the ball running in. Oh, good delivery there.
Well,
To answer your question, I think it promotes. We are all cricket playing nations. I think it promotes the game even more among young children and even adults. I think it does a good job. These type of tournaments.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. And that last delivery nips back into the batsman. Yeah, so yeah, that's a good cut.
Beautifully played there. Glided towards third man.
Yeah, it would seem for the fielding side they'd have their hands busy, especially for the fielders in the deep because these batsmen seem to be picking their gaps excellently. Third man, fine leg,
Yes.
long on.
The run rate is really good. They have scored 31 runs in just 4.5 overs, and I think the fielding team needs to make it happen. make things happen. They need to pick up wickets, or this is going to be trouble for them.
Definitely.
Oh, beautifully pulled away towards fine leg, and the batsman crossover for a run there.
Yeah, like I said, fine leg, third man. These are going to be very busy positions because of
Yes, especially if the ball is bowling short of a length, back
definitely.
of a length.
And the batsmen are rotating the strike excellently as well. End of fourth over.
End of the fifth,
Yes, apologies. End of the fifth over.
fifth over. 32 runs for the loss of no wickets.
Sweeping wave of the Burger Recreation Club grounds. Yeah, seems to be
Beautiful
a
ground. It's a
pretty
beautiful day today. It's a beautiful day today.
definitely, and beautiful field setup as well. Set for a batsman whose offside game is really strong.
Beautifully bowled there. There's a bowling change, and
Seems to
I
be a
think
pacer again.
he seems like a medium pacer, swinging the ball left and right.
Definitely, and because the ball comes onto the bat so often, I think medium pace is the way to go. And this could be a genuinely wicket. This could be a genuine wicket taking threat here. Definitely, definitely, and that can go wrong a number of ways. A top edge or a bottom edge. Yeah, definitely, and yeah, the bats. Yeah, the, definitely. And I like the setup here. So the field is packed on the offside. So there are little to no scoring opportunities here. So the batsman has to take it on the leg side. Good fielding there from the field on the leg. Yeah, definitely. But the two batsmen are complacent here in the running. That's a beauty. Nips back into the batsman. That's a delivery if I've ever seen one. Definitely. Bowling wider off the off stump.
Yes, bowling it on that fourth stump channel. Good bowling here. Really good bowling. Really good cricket here.
That's a bit of a cutter there.
Bit of a cutter, yes. He's bowling off cutters and leg cutters, and the ball is swinging in and out of the batsman, which makes it harder for the batsman to pick which delivery to.
Also, I'm noticing here that there's a bit of a dip in the scoring rate because in the space of the first power play, they've been scoring in excess of 5 runs.
Play and
See,
miss.
that there is the setup. That there is the setup, forcing the batsman to play at the wider delivery. So the men in yellow doing the right thing. End of 6 overs, 33 runs for the loss of no wicket. Seems to be the end of the power play.
At the end of the power play,
The field setup seems to be that much more expansive, so there is that opportunity for the batsman to score more runs here. That's lifted. That's lifted through the covers for a clean boundary, textbook, easy as you like. This is really good cricket here from the two batsmen. Definitely. I mean, the shot was there to pick apart. That was a really poor delivery, wide, a bit short as well. So if they are setting a field like this, they need to bowl to it as well. That's a bit fuller. On the pads, a light appeal by the bowler, but the fielders aren't interested as much.
alright. Oh, beautifully executed shot delivery there. Right at the chin of the batsman. That's where the bounce is supposed to go.
Definitely.
To make the batsman uncomfortable.
Definitely. And there was a lot of intent behind it as well. The momentum of the bowler.
Right out of that shot, the mid-off fielder goes back. Goes towards a long off, sorry. I beg
Yeah,
your
that's
pardon.
good fielding placement there. It's dynamic.
Straight to the cover fielder there. No run. But that shot was timed so well.
Definitely.
It was
But
really well timed.
although if the shot placement was a little bit different, it would have gone straight on to long off. So I feel like they are doing the right thing by setting a field in such a manner where they have freedom to score a few runs here and there, but it forces the batsman into a state of complacency. Tries a bit of a cheeky lift shot there. Doesn't go as planned.
Yes. It could have cost the batsman the wicket. It was not a. It's a cheeky shot, but it's not a good shot. You know, when you have third man and when you have a deep square leg fielder, deep third man and deep square leg fielder, and
Definitely.
it's you have to outweigh the benefits and the losses of the shot, of playing that shot.
I feel like that's the beauty of T20 cricket, because if the shot goes all well, it's called innovative and
It's not.
trailblazing.
It's called poor. Up in the air.
In the air,
Oh,
fielders fail to
it
retrieve
lands
it.
in no man's land, but it was an opportunity for a wicket there.
Definitely. See, this is what I mean by the fielding leading on the batsman into a state of complacency. At the end of yet another over,
Um,
the batting
at
side is
the end of
41.
7 overs, it's 41 for the loss of no wickets.
Yeah, the start of the eighth over. Kolkata Tigers scoring liberally at around 5 runs per over, so nothing too aggressive, but they're doing the right thing here. They have yet to lose any wickets here. That's sliced, collected by the wicket keeper. So it's good bowling here.
Step.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's poor fielding there.
that's a that's a
Batsman
really
crosses
costly
over 2 runs
misfield.
there.
That's a really costly misfield there.
I think poor sometimes not in just T20 cricket, but in cricket in general, the fielding could win you the match, or it could cost you the match.
Definitely.
Fielding is a really important part of cricket that sometimes people fail to see.
Definitely.
Well bowled there. Batsman played across the line, and it got the bottom edge of the bat.
Yeah, the timing was incorrect already, but if it had
Timing wasn't
been
there. This is what happens when there's no pace on the delivery. The batsman has
Definitely.
to manufacture his own pace.
Definitely. And a bottom edge there was on the cards.
Always.
A
Could have
stroke.
easily gone onto the wicket. Gone
Yeah.
and hit the wicket, but
So yeah, I feel like,
looks like the luck is on the batsman's side.
definitely. And well, Tigers, to their credit, they've been doing most things correctly, but they need to not force shots out of thin air.
Beautifully driven away.
Yeah, that sliced across covers. That's a boundary.
Beautifully driven away through the covers there.
Yeah, Akash and Vijay, the two batsmen on the crease, have been really impressive for me. Yes, they played some rash shots here and there, but that's to be
overall,
expected. Yeah.
they have been really good for the Tigers. Akash 22 of just 28 deliveries, and Vijay 19 runs of just 18 deliveries.
Definitely.
Again,
that's straight
stepped
to the
out,
fielder.
but straight to the fielder there. But batsman crossover for a run there.
Yeah.
See, if the fielder picked that up cleanly, it could have been an opportunity for a run out.
Definitely. But I also like the fact that Akash there was ready to take the bowler on. He stepped outside his crease. He was there to lift the ball up over covers. I feel like the timing on that shot wasn't the best. But this I like. The calculated risk that both these batsmen employ, I'm liking it.
Sliced away there towards long off. The batsman crossover another run.
I also like the strike rotation here.
Hitting the strike is very important.
That's definitely a bias towards the offside, which you mentioned in the first over itself. The batsman's leg work is inclined towards the leg stump, so that means he's looking to score aggressively on the offside. But at the same time, he doesn't disregard the leg side as well. So this is intelligent cricket here. I'm liking this.
At the end of 8 overs, it's 46 for the loss of no wickets. The Kolkata Tigers.
Yeah, there's a new bowler on the crease, it seems.
Leg spinner.
Yeah, taken to the cleaners there.
Beautifully hit. Over the long on field there for a 6. I don't. So
Yeah, that move, that execution was right idea,
beautifully played.
wrong implementation. See, that could have very well have been a dismissal.
Yes. I don't. Yes. As I was going to say, that's what I was going to say. The bowler shouldn't be disarmed at all. Again, that was the batsman. That delivery. That was well adjusted by the batsman. He stepped out. The delivery wasn't there. He guided it towards covers. The one that went for a six. The bowler should not be discouraged there. If a batsman is coming out of the crease and stepping out, that means you're bowling well. And especially for a leg spinner. Now that there wasn't good delivery.
Yeah, that's lifted down to the leg
pulled away
side.
for four.
Yeah, really complacent fielding from.
This is quite expected from wrist spinners because it's hard for them to control the delivery.
Definitely.
You should expect shorter deliveries and full tosses from wrist spinners, but when they get that delivery right, it will most likely be a wicket or a delivery that is very close to one.
Definitely. I feel like more fielders should be placed on the leg side as well, just so as to make sure that the batsmen don't score off the back foot.
The delivery kept low.
Definitely, and
Very lucky there, the batsman. Flighted on off, and the batsman plays and misses. At the end of 9 overs, it's 58 for the loss of no wickets. We're getting ready for the 10th over. Akash at 30 runs in just 32 deliveries, and Vijay beautifully driven away there on the back foot towards deep extra covers, and at the Vijay at 25 runs in just 23 deliveries, and Akash at 31 runs of just 33 deliveries. It has been a brilliant batting partnership here for the Kolkata Tigers. Oh, bold! As I said before, a wrist spinner is always in the cards for a wicket. And
that's a fuller delivery, flighted well, fools the batsman completely.
Deceived by the flight, the batsman there, Arun, well bowled there, and
well, that's the first wicket
for
gone.
the Bangalore Tuskers.
Definitely.
That falls at 59 runs.
The batsman Vijay K dismissed for 25 of 23 deliveries. That's a good knock. He's done his job. The new batsman at the crease has a challenge. Let's hope he's up to it.
Oh, well bowled there. Well bowled. Well bowled by Arun there. Completely deceived the batsman. Um, was it a stumping opportunity? I don't think it was, but well bowled there. Completely beat the batsman. And I feel like the fielding team, they should bring in more fielders because it's a new batsman at the crease. Oh, beautifully driven away for one run there. They should bring in some more fielders to up the pressure and hopefully get a wicket or two. The season stats for the new batsman there. Oh, beautifully cut away. Beautifully executed. Cut shot there. Through that very small gap. Shows that the new batsman is in brilliant touch. Pardon me, it wasn't the new batsman, it's Akash there. He opened the batting. Beautifully played there. It's not an easy shot to play, and it was googly as well. It's against the turn, and yeah, all credit to the batsman there.
Right, so halfway down the innings. Now the bowling change. He tries to slice it off through covers.
At the halfway point, Kolkata Tigers at 64th for the loss of 1 wicket. I feel like the Bangalore Tuskers, they came into the game. They made a really good comeback there because the Kolkata Tigers were
That wasn't a
cruising
soft dismissal
at one
either.
point. It was a really soft dismissal, but all credit to the bowler. It was a really good delivery.
Definitely. So this tournament is jointly organized by the following
Lawyers
organizations you saw before your eyes.
Almost a wide delivery, but the umpire didn't think so.
Definitely.
So it was the dot delivery. Wide delivery call there, but wide delivery called by the umpire. But even though it was a wide delivery, but I feel like that was a good delivery, even though it was just sliding down leg.
So the South Asian Lawyers Cricket Cup is based in Sri Lanka, the inaugural editions, and Sri Lanka, it's a land like no other. The beaches, the palm trees, the trains, the mountains, that's the Nine Arches Bridge, the countryside. There's really nothing like it.
Yeah, I agree. There's really nothing like it. The waterfalls,
Sigiriya, the
rock
heritage.
heritage
Yeah.
in the air, chipped in the
That's
air.
Kide. Yeah. As
Chipped in the air towards
yeah,
fine leg.
definitely.
And
So
the batsman crossover for a run there.
this encounter is set in Colombo, but as beautiful and as majestic and as bustling as Colombo is, there's a lot more Sri Lanka has to offer.
It's a lot
So,
more.
there's a lot
Colombo is
more.
just one part of one district of the country. There
Definitely.
are 25 districts here,
Definitely.
and there's something special in all of them. It's something for everyone.
It's paradise in a small package. It's really a sight to behold.
Played across the line there towards mid wicket, flick towards mid wicket. I think the bowler should be more encouraged because he's getting the batsman to step out of his crease, and he's getting the batsman to play across the line. And one mistake will get you a wicket, that's for sure. Oh, that looks plumb, and it is given, and it is out. I told you that one mistake will get you a wicket, and there it is. Played across the line. It was a full delivery, and the shot wasn't it just wasn't there to be hit. So Kolkata Tigers lose a second wicket on the 12th over. 70 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
So there's a new batsman at the crease. He's got a challenge now. He's got to build a partnership to build now. So Akash on 38, so he's quite set in. Nadeem Khan, right-hand batsman. Yeah, he's off the mark fairly quickly. Bit of a finicky delivery there. Yeah, the previous wicket was
It was plumb. It wasn't there to be hit. It was just the wrong option. Oh, the stomping opportunity missed there. It was definitely a stomping opportunity. If the keeper had collected it and took the bails off quickly, I think it would have been a
yeah, and that last
solid
wicket
opportunity.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That was
a
plumb.
really good call. That was a
Straight.
really good delivery by the bowlers as well.
Oh, bad throw there.
Yeah,
If the throw had gone to straight to the keeper, I think it would have been another opportunity for a wicket.
definitely. And that was a good run as well.
It was good running, but I feel like it was a bit of a dangerous run. But,
Risky, yes.
Risky, but yes.
Risky, yes,
Akash
but
on
calculated.
39 of 39 deliveries. Ooh, good delivery there.
Yeah, the new batsman at the crease.
I think what I
seems-
said was correct at the beginning. The wicket is assisting the spinners today, as it's dry and it's breaking apart slowly.
Definitely.
At the end of
12
12
overs
overs
down. 72 for the loss of 2. We are well and truly into the game now. That was a good dismissal in the previous over. So Nadeem and Akash. Nadeem is the new batsman at the crease. These two have a task ahead of them. They're going through a bit of a rebuilding phase. They need to score consistently, but they also need to defend their wicket here, so they can go for that one last big push in the last 5 overs. Akash does not seem settled at all. He seems a bit finicky, so Akash has a task on his hands. At a strike rate of 100, run a ball. He's well set. He's deep into the game, and he can go for a big score here. He goes back into the stumps, that delivery. Yeah, this is good running here between the two batsmen. This is what they need to be doing. They don't need to be going for those boundaries or those rash shots. They need to pick the field. They need to exploit the gaps. They need to rotate the strike. Make sure that the scoreboard keeps ticking on. 4-5 runs per over. They'll be well and truly ahead of the curve here. Yeah, that's driven down the ground. Long on collects the delivery. That slice, there's a call for a run there. But Akash in no hurry to face the deliveries again. Yeah, it's a bit of a slow patch in the game, but these are so often the deciding moments in a game of cricket. See, this is what I mean by the running needs to be a bit more intense and filled with intent here. Too often, the batsman coming into the crease on the side of the wicketkeeper has been complacent. That's not a good look. And so often, it can lead to dismissals of the softest kind. Yeah, that's driven down the ground. Valiant effort by the bowler. But that's another run as well. And to end the 13th over, 77 runs for 2. And tries to go for a slice. And there's just a singular slip here. So they're looking for a more controlled over. Slip retreating.
Ooh. Swept there, but he didn't connect it well, and it went down towards long on, but straight. The long on fielder had to go to his left, and oh, almost. If there was a slip fielder, he would have gobbled it up, but it's that thick outside edge there. The ball is bowling really well. It was a really good delivery there. Akash at 42 runs of just 42 deliveries, and Nadeem 3 runs for just 5 deliveries.
A player at the field seems to have a bit of a niggle in his leg.
We hope
So,
he's alright. I think he looks alright, but I think there's more.
In the meantime, this is a highlight reel of the innings so far. Really good shots from the two batsmen.
It was a brilliant opening partnership, but after that, the 2 wickets. That was a brilliant shot there over the long on fielder.
Yeah, looking
and another shot delivery from the leg spinner, and that there was the wicket. That was the first wicket for. That was the first wicket, and yes, and that was the second wicket. Swept across the line, swept the straight delivery, and was plumb. So currently, the Kolkata Tigers at 77 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
So this is the batting card so far. Vijay Kumar, the opening captain, scored 25 runs off of 24. He was first to be dismissed.
Akash Ganguly is not out at 42 runs of just 46 deliveries, and he's played brilliant innings, and I think he should see this entire innings through towards the end.
Definitely, he should be carrying the bat.
Tigers to have a decent total at the end.
Yeah, so Nasir Ali and Nadeem Khan still there, and the
He's the
bowlers
bowling
of
card.
the Bangalore Tuskers.
Arun Kumar was
The pick of the
is
bowlers.
the pick of the bowlers, has bowled his 4 overs and has gotten 2 wickets for just 19 runs and
At an economy of
at an economy of
4.75, which is really impressive for a T20 match.
Yes.
So I would say so far it's an even keel contest set in beautiful Sri Lanka.
But I would say it's more towards the Bangalore Tigers.
Definitely, definitely.
More towards the Bangalore Tigers because the run rate is pretty low for a T20 game.
Definitely.
But, we
But
never
aside
know.
from the
we
cricket,
are nearing
Sri
third
Lanka,
power play. So
definitely. So while watching the marine life, the scenery
Beautiful.
in the countryside.
what a beautiful country this is. Please visit
Definitely.
Sri Lanka. It's paradise.
Yeah, it's
so much to see. As to
And-
quote Arvin,
Well, Vinith, let's quote Arvin here.
It's paradise in a small package.
Definitely.
Definitely.
It's there's so much to do here, and there's so much to see.
Oh, and there's the third wicket. Beautiful stumping there. Well picked up and quickly whipped the bails off. That's what I said. If the batsman is trying to hit you and if he's stepping out of the crease to hit you across the line or over the fielders, that means you're bowling well. That means you're making him uncomfortable.
Definitely. Bangalore Tuskers slowly but surely making inroads into the Kolkata
It's
Tigers
Vijay.
batting line.
It's Akash that got out, the informed batsman, and
Yes, since that's like
Kolkata Tigers in a spot of bother here.
Yeah, going through a bit of a minor collapse here. They need to take care to rebuild. They've still got 6 overs to go. They could lead, they could push for that big 100, but they need to keep their wits about them. They need to play a controlled innings here.
I think a score of 150 or 155 should be a more than enough total on this track because it's assisting the spinners.
155. Well, that would seem a little out of reach within the space of 4
Yes, I'm
overs.
saying yes. If they can get there, that would be more than enough. to
Definitely,
defend.
definitely.
But, at this scoring rate, and if they hold on to their wickets, I think they should be able to get to about 120,
Definitely.
125.
I feel like they should push for that score as well because so in the earlier fixture it was 90 runs. So the new batsman at the crease is Nadeem Khan. He's a right-hand batsman as well. So
More assistance to the leg spinner.
definitely,
There's a right hand. It's easier for the leg
definitely. Yeah, that's a quick action and quickly put off
there.
into covers.
spinner. Oh, a bit of soccer there
Yeah, that's a
on the cricket
that's-
ground. A bit of
that's
soccer.
That's a Mavericks way of stopping the ball, if I ever saw one. But they need to be careful about that. They need to be careful about
They
that.
shouldn't let. But it got the job done.
Got the
That's
job
what
done.
matters.
Yes,
To save 2 runs.
definitely. I feel like saving runs should be the goal here. I mean, 7 wickets in 4 overs doesn't seem impossible, but I wouldn't go for that target. I would rather go for the objective of restricting the scoring rate here.
From the batsman's perspective, batting team's perspective.
Mhm.
From the batting team's perspective, they should target that 150 mark, but they should target that 150 mark so they can at least get to about 125, 130, and it's a defendable total on this track, especially from the bowler's perspective. Now, since there is a bit of a collapse in the batting lineup, they should bring in 1 or 2 more fielders in and try to get those wickets. Because the more you get wickets, the more pressure you apply on the batting team. Oh, bit of bounce there.
Yeah, that shot could have easily gone wrong. Playing against the line. Gets the bottom edge. Manages to score a run from that shot, but I would prefer the batsman not playing a shot as rash as that. So that was the previous dismissal.
Pulled away. Pulled away towards mid wicket. The deep mid wicket field had to cover a lot of ground to get there, but he managed to keep the batsman for down to just 2 runs, and that's good fielding. At the end of 14 overs, Kolkata Tigers are at 79 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Well bowled there, well bowled and well defended.
Yeah, that's
Buys.
Gone by everyone else.
It missed the batsman, it missed the keeper. The batsman crossed over for 2 runs. The Bangalore Tuskers, they shouldn't release the pressure like this.
Definitely,
They should keep things
definitely.
tight.
Definitely.
It will allow them to pick up more wickets. If the pressure gets released, it's easier for the batsman to score runs.
Definitely. It's going to be a fatiguing encounter here because the ground is offering absolutely no assistance for the bowlers and the fielders because it's really quick, it's really dusty, really convenient for the batsman. Apply a little pressure onto a delivery that's coming onto the bat. They can score boundaries on the trot. So the fielding side need to take care that they won't let that they don't let their fatigue affect their fielding efforts. Vinay, as a cricketer yourself, what do you feel is going through the mind of the Bangalore Tuskers right now? Because it's a hot day, the sun is beating down on them. They're still to yet go out into the field and bat. What do you think is going on through their heads right now?
Bangalore Tuskers, I think the energy is really high because they picked up 3 quick wickets, and they are in a quite commanding position, I would say, and they have kept the run rate low. And yes, short delivery there. Oh, poor fielding. These things shouldn't happen. They shouldn't ease the pressure like this. They should keep things tight. That's poor fielding.
Yeah, more and more we are seeing the bowlers' deliveries beating the batsman. Nadeem and Amir here, they really need to keep their wits above them. So that's a really aggressive shot. Goes down the field for a boundary.
Straight as an arrow towards the boundary. Beautiful shot there.
A really
connected
loose
well,
delivery.
timed well, and gets 4 runs for it.
Definitely. Poor deliveries deserve to be punished, and that's taken to the cleaners. They are straight down the middle. Has beaten the batsman yet again. Into the 16th over now. Kolkata Tigers might be thinking of speeding up their scoring rate. Push for 120. It's very much within reach. Yeah, almost beats the field, and it does.
Good effort, but he dove over the delivery or dove over the ball.
Really, it really is.
Should have been stopped
So
there,
I feel
but
like
no harm done though. They
Bangalore
anyway would have
Tuskers,
crossed over for a run there.
Bangalore Tuskers, for all their intent and effort, I feel like their energy is waning now,
Oh.
and there's more room for misfields now because the day is beating on them. End of the 16th over, Kolkata Tigers 90 for 3. There's a call for a second run. Makes it back to the crease by the barest of margins there. They need to be really careful. I like the intent here, but they do need to be careful about the implementation of that intent. That's a good throw. If it connected, could have spelled trouble for the batsman. That's middled as well. Retrieved by the covers. Goes for a simple, easy, convenient run.
Bangalore Tuskers with just 4 overs to go. In the air.
That's skied.
And,
Fielder comes for it.
Just falls short. Just falls short of the fielder.
Misses it by the
long
barest
off
of
fielder,
margins.
and the batsman cross over for a run there. I feel like if the fielder put in a little bit more effort,
Definitely.
a good chance at
To me, it feels like both sides are sticking to their plan, but both sides are becoming increasingly more reckless.
a bit more, yes.
The batsmen are skying the deliveries a bit more. Sometimes it works. Others, it leads to dismissals.
Again. Oh, over the fielder there.
Goes over the line.
Beautiful six.
Goes
Straight over the
line.
bowler's head.
Yeah.
That region is the safest region you can hit a delivery, hit a ball, because there's no you're not allowed to have fielders
Straight down
behind the bowler. So
yeah.
if you're hitting it up, hit it straight.
And with that beautiful maximum, Kolkata Tigers achieves 100 runs.
Another six here, another maximum here from Nadeem. He's at 25 of just 15 deliveries.
Yeah, so the batting card, his placement.
It was a full toss though.
It was a full toss.
It was a full
yes.
toss.
Granted, it is a full toss, but he had the presence of mind to take it to the cleaners there. And he's reminiscent of other finishers and other bruisers in T20 lineups such as Dasun Chanaka, one of the best batsmen, one of the best finishers in T20 cricket at the moment. So Nadeem might not be at the same caliber, but he's reminiscent, and there are glimpses of that same aggressive spirit in the batsman as well. 25 of 16 deliveries.
At the end of 17 overs, Kolkata Tigers 106 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Yeah, that's driven down the leg. Good running by the batsman, comes back for 2 runs. This uptick of aggression translates really well into the rate of scoring. Kolkata Tigers doing everything right at the moment, but they can't afford to slip up here and lose a wicket needlessly, because that would spell a really bad turn of events for them, because they need to rebuild again and they've only got 17 more deliveries to play with, so they need to make every shot count. There's a change in the field. Fielders going into the deep here, so they are expecting, I would say, shorter deliveries.
Ooh! Hit straight at the bowler. Hit straight at the bowler's head. He was lucky enough to get out of the way, but yeah, the batsman crossed over for a run there, and because the ball went towards long off. Ball is running in. Oh, flicked in the gap. We fielded there. Batsman crossed over a run. This is good bowling. He's bowling according to his field, which is really important. Oh, beautifully driven there. Brilliant fielding effort. A brilliant fielding effort. He saved 2 runs for his team. Now this is what we need to see. This is the effort we'll all love to see.
It's late into the innings as well. The fielder from the Tigers could have very well
effort. Brilliant effort.
kept it free
10
and
out of 10.
yeah,
I would say.
A for effort. A for effort there. And it's important here to notice that the Tuskers won the toss and they decided to field here, so they need to make sure that they don't regret that decision either. They need to restrict the scoring to a gettable score. I feel like now with the sun beating down and the ground deteriorating a bit, with the fast outfield as well. Yeah,
The wicket is deteriorating.
The wicket
and,
is deteriorating.
It's assisting the spinners more.
Yeah, so the Tuskers need to be wary that their score is already at an imposing level.
Up in the air.
That's skied.
And it's a 6. And it's another 6. The Kolkata Tigers are taking the game back. They're back in the game. At the end of 18 overs, Kolkata Tigers at 118 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. They have 2 more overs to go. If they can score about 20 more runs, 20 or if everything goes well, 30 runs, 15 each, I think they will be in a much more commanding position. A very commanding position, I should say.
Yeah, Nadeem Nadeem for me has been the most impressive batsman here. He faced a miniature batting collapse, but he's gone on to score 32 runs of 18 deliveries. This is what T20 cricket is all about. It's about intent, aggression, and intelligence. He's
The
been
way the
the
Kolkata Tigers just lost it at those middle overs, and how they came back into the game in the
Definitely.
last 2 overs is just very impressive. A wide delivery again. Now the pressure is on the Bangalore Tuskers, because the batsmen are scoring freely and they can't seem to stop it.
exactly, and they're seeding wides as well. So really, it's a disaster of their own making. Really, I wouldn't go so far as to say it's a disaster. I mean, of course, these
It
things
could
happen.
end
but
up as a disaster if they don't pick up 1 or 2 more wickets.
definitely, definitely.
Oh,
Bottom-
edged and 4.
Bottom
it's not
edge goes
4,
for
but
4. Yeah. See, this is what I meant by fast outfield. It's not every day that you see a bottom edge going all the way to the boundary. Yeah, you don't see that every day, but the fact that the field had to work for it.
it almost was a 4. But
Yeah,
the outfield is lightning fast today. At the BRC grounds.
yeah. The Bangalore Tuskers team coming all the way from India for the South Asian Lawyers Cricket Cup.
Hit.
That's
And
straight
a 4.
down.
Another boundary. Another boundary towards that long off region. It wasn't too far from the field, but the shot was hit so fast, so hard. And it's a good delivery there. A bounce, a short delivery, back of a length. It's a dot ball. It's like this is good bowling. He's bowling really well. He's not letting the batsman. The last 2 deliveries were really good. He's not letting the batsman. He's not giving the batsman any room, and yeah, the batsman just crosses over for a run. Oh. Hit over the bowler's head towards long on for 1 run there. It's a good comeback from the bowler. Getting back for a 4 in that first delivery, and he came back really nicely into the game, into the over. India misjudged by the fielder. It should have been caught, but he didn't judge the ball properly, and the batsman crossed over for 2 runs. That could have been a wicket, but that's poor fielding. That's actually poor fielding. Let's see how much that small misjudgment is going to cost the Bangalore Tuskers. Oh, hit in the gap there between mid wicket and mid on. Beautifully played there. Beautifully played. What a start to the last over. What a start for the Kolkata Tigers.
Yeah, the game seems to be running away from the men in yellow. Yeah, the Tuskers firmly on the back foot now.
Firmly on the back foot.
Yeah, the Kolkata Tigers taking the game to the Tuskers at 129 already.
I said that if they can get to 130, that would be a brilliant total, but I think they will definitely exceed that. And it's another for a bottom edge, but it's quite unfortunate for the Bangalore Tuskers. That could have easily gone out to hit the wicket, but it went for a 4.
Yeah, this might turn out to be the defining over. Of course, there's been many high-scoring overs in the match already, but keep this up, and Amar and Nadeem...
a strong finish goes a long way in T20 cricket.
Definitely.
It's all about momentum at some
Definitely.
games. Not every game, but...
and on a psychological level as well, I think it goes a
Agreed.
long way towards deciding the factor and the outcome of the game.
Another beautifully executed shot there between... Beautifully dissected the two fielders there between long off and deep extra covers. That's 3 fours on the trot for the Kolkata Tigers.
So Amar is on 41 already, so there's 4 deliveries left to go. A push for 50.
3 minutes.
So 3 deliveries left to go. A push for 50 is not impossible.
That's a wide, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
another
a wide.
4. That's 5 runs. This is turning out to be a disastrous last over for the Bangalore Tuskers, and a beautiful and a monumental last over for the Kolkata Tigers. This is just poor bowling here, just poor bowling, and it's too far. It was too far away for the keeper as well.
That's really intelligent from the batsman as well, getting the bat onto
17
it,
runs
and
in just
yeah,
3 deliveries.
definitely. And it's intelligent from the batsman at the crease as well, helping the ball move on instead of it just being wide.
Up in
That's
the
skied.
air, it's skied. Drop shot of the fielder. The batsman crosses over a run there. And 2 more deliveries to go. It looks like
Kolkata Tigers might be able to
Kolkata
get to
Tigers-
the 150 line as well.
they will definitely.
Yeah, I was the cynic there, but you called it like it was. You said 150 was a very gettable score, and get there they did.
Hit towards long off.
Yeah, it's a
Good
push
running,
for
good
2
running.
runs.
Poor fielding and good running. A slight misfield there, and the batsman decided to take advantage of that, and they cross over 2 runs. They had 149 runs for the loss of 3 wickets, and I think the Kolkata Tigers should finish strong.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as far as their batting innings is concerned, they've done nothing wrong.
They were in a spot of bother there, but
That's driven down the leg. Fielder gets to it.
they cross
But
over
it's
2
2 more
runs, and that's the end of the innings. The Kolkata Tigers score 151 runs. 151 runs for the loss of 3 wickets in 20 overs. What a comeback it has been from the Kolkata Tigers.
Definitely.
I didn't actually think they would score 150, but
Definitely in the
but
early
they definitely
stages.
have proved the 2 of us wrong.
Definitely.
glad.
Yeah. And I couldn't be happier to be wrong at this moment. It's been a brilliant show of cricket from both sides, but
But
the
the
Tigers
slight edge goes to, not a slight edge, the edge goes to,
substantial
substantial lead goes to the Kolkata Tigers.
the Kolkata Tigers. Well,
From a Bangalore Tuskers point of view, they shouldn't. 150 is definitely a gettable score.
definitely it's imposing, but it's gettable.
If they keep their rates high, if they keep their wickets, I think they should be able to.
Yeah, there we see
get to
the
the score.
camp applauding the Kolkata Tigers. They've put on a brilliant show here. So 151 for the loss of just 3 wickets.
In 20
Kolkata
overs.
Tigers have been brilliant. So in a short while, we'll take a look at the batting card as well. Viewers one and all, this is the batting card of the Kolkata Tigers. Vijay Kumar, the captain, leading from the front, 25 off of 24 deliveries. Akash Ganguly, the highest scorer, 42 off of 47 at a strike rate of 89. Nasir Ali, the wicket keeper, sadly he was not able to put on a substantial score, 3 runs off of 7 runs. But then Amar Shastri and Nadeem Khan, undoubtedly the heroes of the match.
Undoubtedly. I mean, these two just took the game away from the Bangalore Tuskers. I mean,
Definitely, and
they were reeling at 77 for 3.
Yeah, and
they just took
perhaps slightly less impressively is the batting card, the bowling scorecard of the Bangalore Tuskers. K. Arun Kumar took no wickets. He was very expensive, going at 11.25 runs per over. Ponnana Pramu, he took 0 wickets as well. He was expensive. So was Afzal Khan, Venkatesh Naka, Karthik
and Karthik
Veerabagu and SB Rajesh. Yeah, so across the board it seems to be very expensive. 12 extras as well, and these are the highlights. Welcome back, viewers, one and all, to the second innings of the fixture between the Tuskers and the Tigers. A score of 152, very imposing.
We're running for the first ball. Oh, bad start there. Sliding down leg side, away from the keeper as well. And he's going to have to re-bowl that.
Definitely. And as far as first deliveries go, that does not really set the tone. I mean, you need to get your length and line right, but mistakes
Especially
happen.
in T20. There's little to no room for error.
Definitely.
Oh.
And you need to capitalize on the close fielding
That
during
ball
the power play as well.
nipped away.
Yeah. So there's a bit of outswing still.
Yes.
Around
Something in the wicket still for the bowlers.
Yeah.
For fast bowlers, I should say.
Almost 60 odd overs of use into the game on the first day at the BRC grounds, and there's still a bit of swing available, and there's a bit of a green top still as well, at least the residue of it.
Across the line, and that's 4. Beautifully played there. Beautifully flicked away through mid wicket, and
That sets the zone.
that sets the tone for
That's filled with intent as well.
for the Bangalore Tuskers there.
Yeah, sets a tone and precedent.
A good start for the Bangalore Tuskers now.
Definitely.
6 runs in just 2 deliveries.
So Shakib is bowling, conceding 6 runs already off his first 2 legal deliveries. Doesn't really spell danger for the Tuskers, so they'll be looking to capitalize on that early weakness early on, and they need to keep that aggression consistent throughout the 20 overs, because they need to get over the line, and 152 even for an international fixture.
Yes, the umpire thinks so. It's a wide delivery again, and again.
So
This is not the ideal start for the Tuskers.
These are imperfections and blemishes in the game that Shakib, the bowler, really needs to work on. He needs to make sure that his efforts don't go punished.
Agreed.
I mean, these are freebies, and when you've set a score of 152, which is still within reach but imposing. See, that's another wide there as well.
Another wide delivery there. Again,
Getting
he
the
needs
basics
to
wrong
get
here.
this line and length right. I mean, this is unacceptable, I would say.
Yeah, Arvind, the batsman at the crease, batting without helmet on, reminiscent of the old days.
That's a good delivery there. Play and a miss. But yes, batting without the helmet for the fast bowler as well.
Yeah, Arvind Reddy, the captain. So the Tuskers need 144 runs in 118 balls. Arvind Reddy needs to keep that aggression throughout the innings.
He's trying to hit it across the line. He's not reading the ball at all, I feel. He's just trying to hit it on the leg side. If he tries to open up that offside region, I think he should be able to score
Yeah,
runs
and
more easily. And
K. Arun Kumar, the batsman on the other side, patiently waiting for the first piece of action. Yeah, Arvind Reddy needs to read the ball a bit more. I think it's the daunting psychology of 144 runs.
again, same thing. He
Yeah.
needs to. The bowler, he has bowled well this last 3 deliveries, and
Definitely. And Reddy commits to the shot too soon. He
he didn't get his timing right. Even though he scored 4 runs, but he scored a boundary. The timing wasn't there.
Yeah, I feel like he commits to those shots and premeditates them. He's a bit too aggressive early on. He needs to get settled, I feel like. No matter how daunting the task may be psychologically, you need to get the basics first. You need to set up a firm
If
foundation.
your base is good, you can build your innings on
Definitely,
that base.
definitely. and all the aggression in the world won't help if you get dismissed for a cheap amount. Sets the right image though. Batting without a helmet on seems
Does
keen
he
to-
now? Does he?
I mean, if I was a bowler, I'd certainly be questioning my own prowess.
True. Agreed. Another wide delivery there. Now he has conceded 10 runs off his first over, and we have 2 more deliveries to go as well. So
Yeah, seems the lack of a helmet seems to be intimidating the bowlers a bit, or something to that effect.
I mean,
But
do
definitely,
not. I would say do not try this at home.
yeah.
Please bat with a helmet on.
Or any of this for that matter. Don't
At least for the fast bowlers.
yeah, don't fast bowl inside the home with a leather ball as well.
Oh! Beautiful bait
That's
there.
a
I think he heard me when I said. I think Arvind heard me when I said open up the offside.
yeah.
It's beautifully driven there on the offside.
Yeah, it's a good rectifying of his earlier
Do you think he heard me?
misdemeanors. Well, Vinant, you're quite the loud character, so anything's possible. But yeah, it's really good. It's a really good shot there.
It's a terrible first over though for the Kolkata Tigers.
Yeah, a bit of camaraderie there out on the field. Always nice to see.
Always nice to see. Nice to
Yeah.
see.
It's called the gentleman's game.
It's called gentleman's game for a reason.
Definitely. Yeah, you know, in certain sports you love to see a bit of aggression flaring up, but in cricket it's more the opposite for me. When I see the two sides coming together for a bit of camaraderie, a bit of brotherhood, a bit of quality sportsmanship, that always, you know,
It always lightens the mood.
exactly. I mean,
It always lightens the mood, yeah.
definitely. Nevertheless, though, Kolkata Tigers are there to win, and so are the Bangalore Tuskers.
That's the beauty of the game.
It
Your
is
friends are outside the field, but you give it your all. In the field.
definitely, and give it their all they shall. 138 runs off 114 deliveries. A daunting task, but an achievable one nonetheless.
Definitely. 150 is achievable by all means.
And
So the target is 150 in 120 balls.
definitely.
So
And that first over, if it's any indication,
let's see if
the-
they can, if the Bangalore Tuskers can come back.
definitely.
I mean, the
they need to come
Kolkata
back
Tigers can
Yeah,
come
they-
back into this game.
They've not set the right precedent for their bowling attack early on.
Nope. The onslaught continues. And that's another four for the Bangalore Tuskers.
And the right precedent eludes them. Mohan, the new bowler, from the bowling from the scoreboard end, goes for a boundary of his first delivery. So, yet to set the correct precedent here.
It's not a bad delivery, but it was just that the execution of the shot was
Yeah,
quite good.
definitely. That's a bit.
Again,
That's the correct.
that was a good delivery there.
Yeah, that's the correct
And,
length, I believe. A bit short of full.
on off stump.
Yeah,
on
forces
good
the
length.
batsman to commit to his shot early on, and when you set a field like that, it can really frustrate the batsman as well, because the scoring dries up suddenly.
Oh, swing and a miss there. Well bowled. It's a good delivery. Trying to get the batsman to score runs and not hoping.
And something I noticed is that Mohan is the bowler is bowling around the wicket to the right hander.
He's trying to get that angle, I guess. Again, I think that angle is helping.
Definitely.
Around the wicket
So,
angle,
bowling from
across the
around
batsman.
wicket. Yeah, seems like a recipe for success. Who delivers him? Yeah, wild swing of the bat there. But he seems to be subscribing to the Chris Gale school of cricket. If it connects, it
Yes.
connects.
He looks like Chris Gale as well. Just as a right hand version of him.
Yeah, good length.
Driven but straight to the field at extra covers. Beautiful shot there.
Well, that's a giant
That's
of
a
a
six.
maximum there.
It's a maximum. What an end to the over. Bangalore Tuskers are proving us wrong.
In every sense of the word. 2 overs down, 24 for the loss of no wicket.
Lofted over mid wicket. And they have brought in a left arm leg spinner. Oh, short of a length, and that's another four. That's another four. And the onslaught continues.
Yeah,
It's 28 for the loss of no wickets in just two overs.
Yeah, Reddy leading by example here.
Yes.
He's
Leading by
aggressive to
example.
no end, but it seems to be working wonders for him. And that's a poor delivery as
Poor
well.
delivery, short of a length. The batsman
Yeah.
had ample time to go back, cross
Play it
his
on the
way
back
to the back foot, and hit it over mid wicket. And just like that, the mid wicket fielder goes down deep mid wicket.
Yeah, this is reactive fielding, which I feel is not optimum. Because that means you've fallen on the back foot now. You're being on the defensive, and you need to really attack the batsman and make sure you defend that total of 152. Otherwise,
Oh!
and that's what we're talking about. Reddy
And
dismissed.
against the climax of the game, a wicket falls.
Yeah, completely against the tune of the game that was going on. I feel like Reddy was really taking the bowlers on, and a delivery out of nowhere straightens out immediately, takes out, clips the leg, clips the off stump, and Reddy walks. 10 of 6 deliveries. Frustrated, but that's the nature of the game, I
I
suppose.
mean, if he stayed at the crease, I think this game would be over in 15 overs?
Definitely. He could have done some real damage to the bowling
bowling.
side. But
But it's
credit
not
to the
be, I
Tigers.
guess.
Credit to the Tigers.
Credit to the Tigers
They've
for-
completely turned the tide of the game.
Credit to the bowler for flighting that delivery.
Definitely.
He was hitting him around the park, but kept flighting the delivery. Wasn't afraid to flight it, and that's his reward.
Definitely. I feel like that was a bit of a setup as well. Instead of,
Yeah, you could call that.
darting the ball in.
And
And we'll be moving into a commercial.
flighted again, and
Yeah, the new batsman at the crease, Vignesh. He needs to get settled.
Tuskers need to do is they just need to pick up wickets if they want to stay in the game.
I mean, both sides are fatigued here. It's that there's intense sunlight beating down at the Berg Recreation Club grounds here.
Beautifully driven there, but straight to the field at mid-off.
And for a quick fasting second,
I
all
feel
the
like
fatigue,
they should have crossed over for at least one run there.
Definitely.
But,
But there is fatigue setting in, so maybe they might be looking at preserving their energy to go for that final push.
maybe it was a bit too risky for them.
But definitely, and I feel like they're taking a lesson out of the previous batting innings playbook. Oh, goes for a
Loud
real
appeal
cheeky
there,
shot.
and the umpire says no, it's not out. He
Yeah.
wasn't covering the wicket with his legs.
Look, I mean, it's the short format of the game. The shots are.
It was an inside edge.
Yeah, it was an inside edge. Could have very well gone wrong there.
Yeah.
But such is the nature of the short format of the game. It's
was-
quick. It needs to be improvised. It's not textbook at all.
At the end of 3 overs, the Bangalore Tuskers 28 for the loss of 1 wicket. Oh, beautifully hit. I think it's out of here. Is it?
It seems to be. Yeah, the umpire signals it.
Short of a length, I think that deserved to get back.
Yeah, that deserved to be put away.
That deserved to be put away. Back of a length, the batsman transfers his weight to his back foot and uses his entire body's power to back it out of here.
Yeah, the opener's leg work really has been consistently brilliant throughout. He plays it on the back foot. He has soft hands as well. And he's not afraid to take the bowlers on and put away those poorer deliveries.
As we hear the teammates saying it's easy going, and I guess it is easy.
Well, it's certainly the
And we are
spirit.
still looking for the ball.
Yeah, with the veritable army of the 138 buses going down the high level road, I think you'd be hard pressed to go down the road and find the leather ball there. But
I'm surprised he didn't hit any pedestrians. I mean,
well,
such a busy road, this 138 route.
definitely one of the main arteries of Colombo.
Colombo, yeah. It's one of
But
the
yeah,
most
let's take
busiest.
a look at the shot again. Really brilliant.
Brilliant execution there. It was an easy shot to play though. I mean,
Yeah, shot was there for the taking.
the shot was there for the taking.
Yeah, it seems the ball might have taken a visit to the gas station, next
station.
door. Yeah.
Ah,
Well, old timer there, long time fan of the game. Must be probably.
this brings back memories, you know, when you're playing cricket at home or at a ground, when you hit the ball outside to a neighbor's house or whatever, and you have to beg for him to pick for him or her to give the ball.
Definitely, and there's a kind old soul always
There's a kind also always
ready to lend a hand.
or mean old souls who are who just hate us for
No
breaking
reason.
their windows and everything.
Definitely, I feel like that's a universal experience of every cricket out
Yes.
there. When you're playing gully cricket with your friends, the old uncle comes and gives you the ball.
When an
Uh,
uncle wants to come and play with us, that's even better
that's
sometimes.
even better. Well, the old uncle here doesn't seem to want to play, but
Play hardball cricket because I mean we don't want to break his legs or whatever, his limbs.
well,
He's the
that's a lot. Well, this is the batting leaderboard of the South Asian Lawyers T20 Tournament
as we can
2023.
see, Aman Shaikh
Shaikh of Mumbai has scored
Mumbai
49,
49.
At a strike rate of 168.
That's very
really
impressive.
impressive.
Player
He's the
miss
batsman there.
Player miss there. A brilliant delivery though.
Yeah. Straightens up.
Yep.
So the opener needs to be careful here. He needs to be taking on the bowlers, but he also needs to play with soft hands here and read the ball really well. That's really good. That's good running as well. Oh,
And
that's
I
a
think
run
that's out.
The
I
umpire
think
isn't so
that's
sure,
out.
goes for a
That
review.
was too risky.
And that's a dismissal indeed.
And that's the second wicket down for the Bangalore Tuskers. I mean, that was a suicidal run.
Right, so that's the second wicket for the Tigers. That's really good awareness from the wicket keeper. Good fielding as well.
Picked it up cleanly, and the
Definitely.
throw was also good.
It wasn't a
And
complacent run either. That's what
it was
is
suicidal,
impressive.
I would say.
The Tuskers were giving it their all for the run. And there's a new batsman on the crease.
Short of a length, but that ball kept low, I felt. But it was played well by the batsman. Defended well there. This is good bowling. This is a really good comeback from that first ball that got back for a 6. And yeah, 3 dot balls on the trot, and that's the end of the over. At the end of 3 wickets, the Bangalore Tuskers are at 34 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Loud appeal there, but sliding down leg for sure. Um, that was very good. Um, Currently, the Bangalore Tuskers need 180 runs in just 93 balls. Third across the line there, and that's the four. And that's another boundary through the mid-wicket region. Yep, almost took the umpire out. Driven straight to extra covers. And at the end of the fifth over, Bangalore Tuskers are at 39 runs for the loss of 2 wickets, needing 113 runs in 90 balls. Short delivery and powerfully struck towards long on, and the batsman crossover for a single there. But I felt like that should have been dispatched for a 4 or for a 6, but the batsman clearly failed to capitalize that. Ooh, chipped in the air, top edge, and the batsman crossover. Caught away towards point, straight to the field and no run. And that's a 4. Short delivery, wide outside off, and beautifully cut away by Arun. That's poor fielding though. It's really poor fielding. That should have been stopped. Well bowled there and pushed towards extra covers. And at the end of the 6th over, Bangalore Tuskers are at 45 runs for the loss of 2 wickets, needing 107 in 8. That's the umpire signaling the start of the second power play at 6 overs. Signaling that up to five fielders are allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Beautifully driven there, behind point. Beautifully driven behind point there by Kranti.
Yeah, that's a shot for the ages there.
Textbook cover drive there. I think Sangakkara would be proud.
Definitely. If you have the privilege of watching this, that is.
Carl?
Yeah. Beautiful cover drive by Karthik there. It's a wider delivery as well. Place it off the leg side. Good running.
And that's the 50 up for the Bangalore Tuskers at just 6.2 overs. And they need 102 runs in 82 balls.
So they're scoring at a substantial rate. I think they can.
Scoring at a very good rate.
They're scoring at a very good rate, yes. But they're 2 wickets down here. I don't think they'd mind that too much. They have 8 wickets to go, but they can't play with. Definitely, they do have wickets in hand, so they can afford to go at the bowlers a bit. But they also need to get a substantial partnership going as well. Very brave here.
Beautifully hit, but towards long on.
Yeah.
Just to tell you about the batsman, he was batting 2 feet outside the crease.
Yeah, he's looking to take the bowlers on.
That means he's trying to mediate the swing.
Swing, yes.
Trying to
meet the ball.
before it
Yeah,
swings.
it swings. Yeah,
He's trying to meet the ball early.
very good analysis there.
Guided away towards third man for a single there.
Just glances it away.
Glance it away.
Yeah, I'm really liking this brand of cricket by the Tuskers. They are, in alternating terms, aggressive, but they're also intelligent about it as well. They are not trying to swing the bat at every delivery that comes their way. They've let the bouncers pass them by. They're trying to mediate swing, so they're thinking on their feet. That's a brilliant shot, and a 6 it is, goes all the way.
That's a 6. That's a beautiful shot. Full outside off and
yeah, 2 straight. That delivery was just 2 straight. Too full. Yeah. Yeah, my apologies there. It was way too full. The
and batting here.
perfectly made the swing.
And a single.
Perfectly made the swing off the bat there.
Hit hard for the bowlers as well.
Definitely.
The
Seventh over.
Seventh over.
Bangalore Tuskers are 58
For the
and
loss
2
of
down.
2 wickets. And needing 93 runs in 78 balls. Gettable, I would say.
Indeed. And we shall see in the overs to come.
Isha. very well bowled there.
Doesn't tend to straighten out either. Yeah, that kind of delivery forces the batsman to play at it.
Flighted again on off stump, on outside off, I should say. Making the batsman play at it.
Yeah, I like this brand of bowling where the
Yeah,
spinners
he's bowling
are-
according to his field.
Definitely. I like it when the spinners are flighting the ball.
Having said that, that's a short delivery.
That's a short delivery and it's
Pulled
punished
away towards
accordingly.
mid wicket.
The spinners, full credit to them. They are not darting the ball anymore. They're really flighting it, making use of the crackling pitch as the day goes on. They're making they're taking use of the substantial spin that's available to them.
Yes.
But they need to refrain from bowling the shorter deliveries. Now that's a good one. That's a good delivery.
Trying to be cheeky there, but almost paid the price.
The game ambling along at a rapid pace here, but the scoring seems to have dried up a bit. So Kolkata Tigers making a comeback here.
But I wouldn't be too worried if I was the Bangalore Tuskers, because
Oh yeah.
keys
So
to have wickets in hand
definitely,
and
they
have a
can-
gettable total by the end of the 17th over.
Definitely. I mean, right about now they've only got 90 runs to score of 73 runs, which is very gettable.
73 balls.
Of 73 deliveries, so it's very gettable. They need to keep scoring at a consistent rate and not lose wickets, and I feel like victory is very much within reach for both sides here.
Yes.
Yeah, flights the ball again.
Again, flights the ball. He's not afraid to fly the ball. That's key.
His placement is top notch as well.
And at the end of 8 overs, Bangalore Tuskers are 61 for the loss of 2 wickets, needing 91 runs in 72 deliveries.
And here we have the bowling leaderboard of the South Asian Lawyers T20 Tournament 2023. So Muzaffar Hussain from Lahore Lawyers
Has taken 4 wickets in just one innings, and which is at an economy of
4 runs,
4
per
runs
over.
per over, which
Kulnu
is
Rodrigo
impressive.
coming in at a close second, taking a haul of 3 wickets in one match at a much more substantial economy rate of 2.25 runs per over. Rehman Abbasi from Karachi Lawyers taking 3 wickets as well. Shanmugam Pillai Jetarshan taking 3 wickets as well. He's been a bit expensive. Hassan Mirza, Bhavik Shah, Ninad Muzumdar.
All
from-
taking 2 wickets each.
Definitely, and
And
there's a wealth of lawyers from the Mumbai team who have been scalping wickets, so that bodes well and should be interesting leading up to the tournament. But at the moment, it's Kolkata Tigers versus Bangalore Tuskers, which is proving to be an
A hell of a
exciting
game.
fixture as well.
hell of a game.
Hell of a game, yes, to quote the vernacular of the modern game. At the moment, Bangalore Tuskers are doing the right thing here. But as we've spoken before, as we analyzed before, this is very much a batsman's pitch. This is
Yes. It's a batsman's pitch, but
there is substantial
there
run here.
is a lot of assistance for the spinners, as you can
Definitely,
see. Most of the wickets were from the spinners. In the
spinners
first
as well.
innings.
Yeah,
I
and
think
you
all
and
3 were from the spinners. If
definitely,
I'm not
and,
mistaken.
and on the leaderboard as well, you can see that most of them were spinners as well. So that should tell you a lot about the type of wickets that are available in Colombo,
In Sri Lanka.
in Sri Lanka, which is typically known as a spinner's paradise. You know, one of the greatest spinners of all time, Muttaya Muralidharan, hailing from the island.
Rangana
Rangana Herath, yes.
the
still
most
run
wickets
for Nehru.
taken by a left-hander, left armer.
Definitely. Yeah, does the ball in a bit.
That was darted in, but short. But very lucky to get away with it.
Definitely. And
Here's
the
Sri
motherland.
Lanka.
Here's the motherland, where great
Um,
spinners have hailed from. And really, why would they leave the island? It's beautiful, one of the best places on
And that's punished. But he's lucky to get away with it for just one run. That should have been dispatched for
Definitely,
six.
definitely. I feel like there could have been a lot more intent on that shot.
I don't think he got the timing he actually wanted.
Definitely, I think he played it a bit too early.
A bit too early, yes.
There has been that tendency from the Tuskers to premeditate a few of their shots.
That's a full toss. And that's a four.
That's a boundary. Easy as strike.
Easy pickings for the Bangalore Tuskers. It's a full toss. Outside off. And away, just left towards the extra cover fielder.
Yeah, textbook batsman just puts it away.
And
That's a much better delivery.
that's a much better delivery.
Fuller length as well. And the final delivery of the over. Yeah, darts it back in, and that's a top edge.
Did they take the edge? I don't think it did.
I think everyone was just a tad bit bamboozled by the edge there. And at the end of the
I
ninth over,
think we're going for a water break now.
definitely, and we'll join you after drinks. But
We'll
for
join you
now,
after drinks. But for
9
now,
overs down.
Bangalore Tuskers 67 for the loss of 2 wickets in 9 overs. Needing 85 runs in 66 balls.
So, so the ebb and flow of the game has changed considerably. At certain points, it was Kolkata Tigers. At certain points, it was Bangalore Tuskers in the forefront. So here is a montage of the lovely island of Sri Lanka. Lots of places to be.
Lot of places to visit, lot of things to do.
And,
You name it.
Yeah, the urban landscape, the rural.
It's paradise in a package.
It's paradise in
To
the
quote
smallest of
my
packages.
friend Arvin here. Nobody. Oh, swung away there. And poor running though. They
Yeah, I
should
feel
have
like
pushed
they
for
could-
2.
Yeah, they could have capitalized on that a lot
They
more.
should have pushed for 2 easily.
Yeah, you need to capitalize on
Bangalore
those bottom
Tuskers
edges.
moving along really nicely now.
Definitely.
And
There's a lot of
we have a few spectators here today.
coming in from the subcontinent.
Oh, well played there.
Pushed off onto the leg side, and the
Pushed
fielder
off onto
collects
the
it.
leg side.
In the meantime, a slow ambling run, which I feel like perfectly describes the ebb and flow of the game right now. It's a bit slow, but these passages of play can often make or break the match, because here wickets can fall out of the
Beautifully
blue.
driven away, and that's a boundary. This Arun is playing a gem of an innings for the Bangalore Tuskers today. 37 of his 32 balls. I mean,
Definitely.
he could be the game changer today.
Definitely. And he times it so well too.
Brilliant timing.
Perfectly meeting the arc of the bat, punishing that wide delivery. Like Vinod said, he's playing an absolute belt of an innings here. He's been so important. He's built that basement, and the batsman on the other end of the crease is assisting him very well. And at the end of the 10th over, halfway down the innings, Bangalore Tuskers are 73 for 2, needing 79 runs in 60 deliveries.
Wide delivery there, sliding down leg side, and he's gonna have to re-bowl that. Arun at 41 runs of just 34 deliveries, playing a gem of an innings for the Kolkata beg your pardon, Bangalore Tuskers today. And they need 77 runs of just 58 balls. Oh, that full toss, that should have been put away though. That should have been. They should have capitalized on that full toss. They should have put that away for a 4 at least. And that's in the gap, and perfectly dissecting those fielders, those two fielders at mid wicket and mid on, and that's 4 more runs added to the Bangalore Tuskers total. Oh, direct hit, and that's out. Slight miscommunication there, and that cost them the wicket. Arun is out for 41 runs.
Off of 34
What an
deliveries.
unfortunate way to get out. He
Yeah,
was
that-
batting beautifully, and
Yeah, that was a gem of an innings.
does it look like a change in the
Passage of play.
passage of play?
Well, to be sure, it's an important moment for both the Kolkata side and the Bangalore side. That was completely against the passage of play. I don't know why they were so lackluster in their running. There's no other word for it. It was poor. Uh, but to be sure, they paid the price for it, and I feel like Bangalore Tuskers' momentum has been halved here, and I think they'll have to get back in the game, and that could cost them a few overs to be sure.
Flicked away towards mid wicket. The batsman crossover for a single there. And at the end of 11 overs, Bangalore Tuskers are at 80 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. The third wicket falling in that last over. And they need 72 runs of just 55 deliveries. These are the past matches. Dhaka Councils versus Lahore Lawyers. Lahore winning by 7 wickets and Mumbai beating Karachi Lawyers by 62 runs.
Yeah, the former match being played here at the BRC grounds, and the Mumbai victors achieving their victory at the Coles Cricket Club grounds. Right now, the focus is on Kolkata Tigers versus Bangalore Tuskers, and it's shaping up to be quite a competition here. Plays it late, takes it on the pads, pushes it towards leg side, goes for a quick run.
Good running there. The batsman getting 2 runs off that slight misfield. Oh,
Call for a third.
Almost,
the batsman
almost.
choose not to risk it. So 67 runs in 51 deliveries. What's your verdict, Vinith?
if the Bangalore Tuskers doesn't lose any wickets, they would easily get over this total. But if the Kolkata Tigers they keep on getting wickets, they're definitely in the game for a win.
Definitely. So Karthik, the batsman at the crease, he's been doing his job properly. He's been picking up the slack ever since that last dismissal. (21) 22 off of 21 deliveries. He hasn't been the aggressor so far, but he should be looking to pick up the slack a bit more and play the role of the aggressor in overs to come. That's wide. Beats the batsman. That's a good length.
Batsman
for the bowler
pushed
to
at
bowl.
it, but failed to make any contact.
At the end of the 12th over, Bangalore Tuskers 86 for 3, needing 66 runs of 48 deliveries. And
This is
Sri
the
Lanka.
beautiful island of Sri Lanka. Small montage of what it has to offer, and it's a beautiful island.
Yeah, the beaches,
the upcountry, the trains, the beaches.
It's
from Mount Lavinia to almost anywhere in the island. It's just gorgeous. There's a lot to do. Anyone can do anything here.
Definitely. And coming through trying times, Sri Lanka is set to make a comeback here, much like the game of cricket. Sri Lanka is never down and out for the count. Sri Lanka can and Sri Lanka will.
Knocked down but never knocked out.
Definitely. Shouts from the supporters of both camps. Instructions to be intelligent here. That's a call for a run there.
Speaking of knocked out, that almost knocked out the wicket. He brought his bat down on time, but
that's good. That's a good sweep shot.
Well
takes it
there.
down low,
Well
extends the
there
front leg,
square, and the batsman crossing over for a single.
I feel like the batsman could be using the sweep shot a lot more to negate the effect of spin.
Oh, play and a miss, and the keeper misses it well. And does it go down to a 4?
Oh, that's
3 runs there.
That is a confusing exchange of events there. I think they've gone for 3 runs here. So here we see the delivery.
That's poor wicket keeping.
Yeah, it nutmegged the wicket keeper completely, missed everyone. The field was kind of slow in receiving.
Okay, man down.
Yeah, that's never a good sight to see.
That's never a good sight to see, but this is pretty common in the game of cricket.
Definitely.
For any game for that matter.
Definitely, and almost 33 overs in the field. It's never easy on anyone, no matter how fit they are. But the Tuskers will be hoping that it isn't
to add to that,
serious.
it's humid as well. Yeah, hot and humid.
Definitely. So the game as it
stands, the Bangalore Tuskers need 61 runs in 44 deliveries.
Gettable.
Obviously. Of course it's gettable. But if the Kolkata Tigers can get wickets, if they can pick up wickets regularly, I think they should be able to stay in the game. But we'll have to see.
And once again, scenic images of Sri Lanka while we wait for the injury. It really is a thing of beauty. The natural beauty is really bar none. And the cultural heritage as well. It boasts 2,500-year-old history like a land no other. And the coastal attractions, the beaches, the marine life, the blue whales, and the upcountry, as well as the rural backwaters of Sri Lanka, really a thing of beauty. the people, the vibes, the culture, the food, the attractions, the atmosphere. A land like no other, Sri Lanka. Yeah, here we see glimpses of urban life in Sri Lanka. It's a bustling small country, but it's full of life. Yeah, and we'll be going to commercial soon.
Firmly driven towards long on there.
Yeah, 13 overs down, 60 runs needed in 42 deliveries. His side, the spinner. Yeah, that's really quite a soft
And
dismissal.
that's another run out there. This is just unfortunate for the Bangalore Tuskers.
Yeah, the
'cause
Tuskers
this is
being,
totally unacceptable.
Yeah, the Tuskers really shouldn't be so frantic. I mean, it's really a gettable score, and they're going through a bit of a collapse here. Uh, Completely against the flow of events, but I suppose not unexpected because yeah, that was I feel like that was a lapse of judgment and a very costly one at that. Soft dismissal,
Okay.
and the batsman
This is
box.
costly. This is just totally unacceptable. I mean,
Yeah, that's the batsman Afzal being dismissed. 5 runs off of 7 deliveries. Not very impressive, but well, the game goes on. Let's hope that Tuskers will be able to overcome this very major obstacle here in the later stages of play.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that should have been cut away for a 4. That was a poor delivery, wide outside of, short of a length. I mean, the batsman had ample time to, back it for
yeah,
a 4.
I mean, they've not been
Dropped
consistent.
by the mid-wicket fielder there. That was a good effort, though.
Yeah, that was a
But that should have been caught.
yeah.
That should have been caught.
These are shots that should be put away.
I mean, fielding is key. When,
Well, it's been found wanting on more than one occasions, more than one drop catch. Yeah, both sides.
straight to the fielder there again. But those things, they should be gapped. Those shots, they should be gapped.
Definitely.
For at least 2 or
Definitely.
for 1 at least.
And to their credit, Kolkata Tigers.
Beautifully played. Beautifully played. Right to that extra cover fielder.
Definitely.
I think he heard me, Arvind, when I said they should gap those shots.
Sorry.
I think he heard me when I said he should gap those short deliveries.
Well, whatever you're saying, Vinith, it seems to be working here. Well, see, this is what I'm talking about. Kolkata Tigers, they've been alternating between really good deliveries that beat the batsman and really poor deliveries that are short and wide. Yeah, that get put away
That
and
gets
taken to the
dispatched.
cleaners. Yeah, so they need to be consistent here. If they do pick up the slack here, if they bowl to their field and if the fielders put away their fatigue for what amounts to basically 36 deliveries, I think victory is in sight. But as of right now, 14 overs in, Bangalore Tuskers 97 for 4, needing 55 of 36.
Slogged. Slogged towards mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket, and the batsman crossover for a run there. Driven towards mid-on, long on I should say, and the batsman, and that's 100 up for the Bangalore Tuskers at the 14 overs mark. That's caught away and stopped. Good bit of footwork there, and keeps it down to just 2 runs. The Bangalore Tuskers now needing just 50 runs off just 32 balls. And that's a 6. What a shot that is. I think that's out of here. I think that's out of here. And yes, it is. Got down on one knee and whacked it over the deep mid-wicket field. He's totally against the climax of the game.
Definitely, but as well, That's taken to the cleaners
And
as
it's
well.
up in
That's
there. Fielder getting on it,
yep,
and
that's
beautifully caught. And that's one too many, I would say.
yeah. So Tejas dismissed on 13 of 6 deliveries. It's a wildly fluctuating game. It's shaping out to be a maximum one delivery, a dismissal the next. This is what happens when it's a tightly contested game. Both sides are feeling like they're in the lead, but they need to capitalize on any opportunities that pass them by.
Agreed.
And sometimes that doesn't pay off. Right about now, the camp feeling frustrated. Moving firmly into the middle order now. So lots of exploding batting needed. Yeah, that sweep shot is working wonders. There's a call for 2.
I think that's a good call there. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, the batsman here employing the correct shots here. Getting down on the front foot, extending the leg. Making sure to negate the spin on offer for the bowlers here. But they need to be intelligent about this. They can't go for the rash shots. They need to pick their battles here. 29 deliveries to go. Beats the batsman again.
and that's a wide delivery. And here's that delivery again. Yes, that's a wide delivery. And that's a 4. It looked like a 4. Oh, well stopped there. Good footwork from the fielder there, and keeps it down to just 2 runs. And now the equation being 40 of 28.
Definitely gettable.
It's just a 12-run deficit.
Yeah, that's beaten down the leg. All for a single run.
And the batsman crossover for 1 run there. And yet another run there for the Bangalore Tuskers. 15.3 overs into the game. That 114 for the loss of 5 wickets. They have lost 2 wickets more than the Tigers did. Driven away on the back foot, but straight to the fielder. Oh, it's driven straight down the ground there. And that's a 4. A beautiful shot. Shot of the innings for me. Arvind, what do you think?
Definitely driven down the ground.
Driven straight
Perfect
down
timing.
the bowler's throat.
It wasn't even a bad delivery. That was just perfect timing. Missed the arc of the bat perfectly.
Perfectly dissecting those two fielders.
Definitely. Yeah. In close contention for shot of the mat, to be sure.
Because that's not an easy shot to play.
Definitely. But a late advance, much like the Kolkata Tigers did with their final 18 deliveries, maximum after maximum, boundary after boundary. They need to mount that kind of attack here, the Bangalore Tuskers. Let's see if they can return.
They don't need to, go for those unnecessary shots. They just need
Definitely.
34 runs of 24. They have 24 balls to go 34 runs.
Definitely. But I feel like maximum a boundary or two could really ease off the pressure here without being bogged down here.
If you look at it, they just need to score 6 runs per over.
Well, yes.
But 2 or 3 more boundaries would definitely make it much more easier.
Definitely. And that mental ease of mind, I feel like that's what's most important here.
True.
Because they're 5 wickets down, they don't have a lot of wickets to play with. So they can't
Getting there as soon as possible is the way to go.
Definitely. So whittling down that deficit would really work wonders to keep the batsman steady at the crease.
And they cross over for 1 run there.
That's beaten the batsman.
Beat the batsman. I think his heart was in his mouth for a second there.
Yeah, that could very well have been a dismissal there. Reminiscent of a delivery of Vanidu Hasaranga there. Yeah.
And that's
A
right
call
down
for
to the
two.
boundary, and that's a 4.
boundary.
Lucky Bangalore Tuskers, lucky there. Taking the inside edge of the bat and running down to the fine leg boundary.
Yeah, definitely luck has a part to play here, but they do say fortune favors the brave, so
Agreed.
I feel like the more enterprising they are with their shots, I feel like the better time they'll have at the crease, and that will translate to quicker run scoring. Yeah, beats
Pulled
it off the
away
leg again.
to the deep mid wicket field, and they cross over for yet another run, bringing the equation down to 28 runs of 20 deliveries.
The game as it stands.
Here it is, 28 runs of 20 balls. And that's another single there for the Bangalore Tuskers.
I'm really liking this approach where they are really not letting the dot balls register at all.
There's no
in the
pressure
score
at
sheet.
all. They're just rotating the strike, making it hard for the bowler to, stick to a line
Definitely.
and taking on the bowler.
Takes on the bowler,
Uh,
exploits the gap.
Swan
Call for two.
calls for 2, but they don't. Good call there. Good call by the non-striker.
Really?
There's no need to rush anything.
I feel like they could have gone for a second run there, but considering the circumstances, yes. I'm inclined to agree. with you.
Yeah, true.
17 runs down.
17 overs, and so as it stands, 26 runs off 18 balls. 3 more overs to go. Oh, flighted and that's a 4. Much needed boundary for the Bangalore Tuskers there. Now bringing the total the equation down to 22 rounds of just 17 balls. And the Bangalore Tuskers are on course for a win. Arvind, what do you think?
Definitely. It's a close contest still, but Bangalore Tuskers have come up from behind. It's flighted a little too well. And the batsman just plays a bit of gully cricket there, beating both the fielders.
Agreed, Arvind, agreed.
Yeah, calm as you please. Kranti at the crease, 17 off of 9. Close to a strike rate of 200.
Playing a gem of an innings, an important innings for the Bangalore Tuskers here. Oh, almost. And that's one more run there. 21 of 16 now the equation. And from the Kolkata Tigers perspective, they need to do something different because this is not working for them, clearly. And just as I said, I think they heard me again, and there the wicket goes.
Yeah, commentators curse.
Commentators curse.
Well, I don't think we're really popular here at the stands at the moment. 6 wickets down. That's about as tame as a dismissal as you could ask for. Really against the passage of play here.
He was deceived by the flight, I would say.
Previous delivery, it was flighted too much. Here it
was just perfect.
It's just perfect. And
through the gate.
And the batsman walks. 12 off of 16. ...21 runs off of 15 deliveries.
And that's wicket
2 in
now.
2.
That's 2 in 2.
Bangalore Tuskers, never count them out. They've come from behind late in the game. This might be a complete upset.
Be a turning point of the game.
Definitely. Venkatesh walks for a duck. Yes, 7 wickets down here. Bangalore Tuskers really need something special here.
That's a single there. An important run.
It's coming down to the wire here.
Will Kranti go for the big shot or will he cross over for the single?
I feel like he needs the odd boundary or two, but I feel like he needs to go for the... I feel like he needs to go.
The smarter thing to do is go for the single and retain the strike.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
We'll see.
Yeah, that was the bottom edge. That's a call for 2. Quick running. That's a misfield.
Could have easily been overthrows, but that's good running.
Yeah.
That's good running.
I
think he trusts his partner to give him the strike.
12 deliveries to go at the end of 18 overs. Bangalore Tuskers on the verge of victory, on the verge of defeat. 134, 7 down.
Oh, that's a shot.
Yeah, goes big there.
Oh, and a costly misfield there. That's a costly misfield for the Kolkata Tigers. That's a 4, bringing the equation down to 14 runs of just 11 deliveries now. That's a costly misfield. As I said before, fielding is key.
Yeah, Krant is the man for the job here. And the batsman on the other end, complimenting him perfectly. Goes big.
And
That's a quick single as well.
this is brilliant batting, smart batting, giving Kranti the strike here, and yeah, and it's a free hit.
Kolkata Tigers only bringing on the misery for themselves. It's a misfield.
The misery
And a boundary.
continues.
Goes big again.
They should go for 2 here. Oh
It's a
no,
try for 2, but
but
they are
it's
happy
cry for
to
2, but just 1 run there, and that's 11 in 10 for the Bangalore Tuskers. But Kolkata Tigers, if they get 1 or 2 more wickets, they are definitely in the game.
Definitely. Yeah, that's really good batting. But
That's good running. That's good running.
Bangalore Tuskers, if they do go on to win the game, it's their running that will save the day. It's always
And
been
if-
that consistent
if
run
Kolkata
scoring.
Tigers persist to lose, it's because of their fielding. For sure.
Definitely, definitely. It has not been a perfect game for either of the teams, but
But we'll see.
by Jove, it's
Ooh.
been an entertaining game.
It has, and another dot ball there, a valuable dot ball for the Kolkata Tigers. They need more dot balls, but more importantly, they need wickets.
10
One
off of
wicket,
eight.
1 or 2 wickets here would
It's
be.
game, set and match.
And whoa, well fielded there.
Well fielded.
And, that's 2 runs for the Bangalore Tuskers, and that brings down the equation to 8 runs. It's 7 balls.
It does.
We'll see how many they'll have to get in the last over. 1 more delivery to go here.
Well, if they do go for a big shot, I don't think they need to go for a big shot here.
And oh, is he stumped? This could be
Well, it's
one of the
come down
most important moments of the game.
of the game. It's come down to the wire
And,
here. It's a review.
the third umpire's decision here.
Just as we proclaimed that he didn't need to go for the big shot, I think it was there to whittle down the total needed for the last over. Yeah, looks to be a dismissal. Hold on. Well,
Yep, it's out. Kranti is out. And
well,
well,
it's dire straits.
it has opened up the game for the
Bangalore,
Bangalore Tuskers.
Tuskers. It has. It has. Kranti, a lapse of judgment there at the last second. And he played such an important role as well.
He played such an important role there.
23 off of 14.
23 out of 14. But it's definitely both teams are now in equal
Equal terms, yes.
of the game.
It's coming down to the wire here.
It's coming down to the wire here, definitely.
It's Kranti who
18-7.
walks. 23 off of 14.
18-6 now, and 2 wickets in hand. We'll see what happens.
And on the eve of the 20th and final over, Bangalore Tuskers are 144 for the fall
I
of
think
8 wickets.
Jagadish has to take initiative and finish it off as soon as possible if they want to win, because I don't think the new batsman can really bat.
Definitely. Definitely. And we shall see in the 20th over.
We shall see.
Yeah, 20th and final over here. Vinay, what's the verdict?
I don't know, Avin. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a
Moments ago, it was definitely Bangalore Tuskers for me, but now, by the looks of it,
Yeah, the entire Tuskers
both
lineup.
teams are at equal positions right now.
Definitely.
Both teams are equally capable of winning.
8 off of 6.
8 off of 6, just 2 wickets remaining.
Well, the Tuskers are feeling the pressure here. The entire lineup on the boundary line. A call for a man cut here.
I don't know how I feel about that, but it's good that he won him.
Goes for a really strong shot there.
Driven towards long on, and that's just 1 run. And overthrows. Is that overthrows?
That's really...
And
wow, that is
this
really good
poor.
running.
This is poor from the Kolkata Tigers. They conceded 3 runs. It should have been just 1 run.
And the total comes down to 5 in 5.
5 in 5 balls. They
He's
don't need to
coming.
do anything different. They just need to
Play the game.
take those
They've-
singles and doubles. That's
Definitely, definitely. What a match it's turning out to be.
it.
Down
What
to
a
the
match
wire
it has
here.
been. What a match it has been.
Conscious running as well. It's a bit of daredevilry as well.
39 overs of cricket, and it comes down to the last 5 balls.
Cricket. What a game.
What a beautiful.
5 deliveries. 5 meaningful deliveries. It all comes down to this. Lots of fielding changes here.
Oh my god. And I think he's safe. I think he was safe, yes.
In any
That
case,
wasn't a direct hit. It hit the keeper's pad and
in any case, it's a referral to the third umpire.
yeah, it has. Yeah, it's a referral.
Yeah, it seems to be close here. Yeah, the bat seems to be grounded.
Yep. The bat seems to be grounded. We'll have to see what the third umpire has to say.
All right, the Tuskers are safe
And
for
it's
now.
not out. It's not out. It's not out.
The Tuskers are safe. For just 4 more deliveries, they are safe. All right, down to 4 deliveries.
It's
Day
5.
one.
It's
It's down to 4 deliveries.
it's 4 in 4.
On day 1 of the South Asian Lawyers Cricket Cup, this is turning out to be one of the most exciting, intense moments of the entire tournament. It all comes down on day 1. That's good
Oh, well
fielding
fielded
by
there.
the bowler.
Brilliant effort by the bowler himself.
It's coming down to the wire here. For our viewers, it's going to
It's
be
4 in 3 balls now.
for our viewers, it's going to be one heck of a viewing experience. This is what cricket is all about, especially in the shorter format.
Oh, he plays and misses. 4 from 2. The pressure is definitely on.
Yeah, beats the batsman here. They need to go for that big shot now. They don't.
They have to.
They have
no
to.
choice.
They have no choice here. It's do or die here for the Bangalore Tuskers. Good fielding. Yeah, temper's flaring there. It's do or die here. It all comes down to the final delivery. 4 runs needed in 1 ball. We've seen this happen before.
What an
time and
over it
time
has been
ago.
by
It has been
by Said.
majestic. It has been.
what an over. 3
has
dot
been-
balls in the last over. It has been amazing.
All right, the final delivery of the evening. It's do or die here. It's over the line. Will
Is
it
it a
beat the
4?
fielders?
Is it a 4?
It's back to 2. And the Kolkata Tigers win by the barest of margins.
The Kolkata Tigers wins it. What a game it has been.
What a
Kudos to
game.
both teams.
Coming down to the
They win by
wire,
1 run.
40
They
overs.
win by 2 runs.
40 overs of exciting cricket, and it all comes down to the final over. What a game it has been,
What
ladies
a
and
game it has
gentlemen.
been.
This is what cricket
Amazing.
is about. This is what T20
Amazing
is
cricket.
all about.
Amazing cricket all around. What an effort.
What an effort by both the teams,
What
it
an
should be said. The Tigers and the Tuskers both giving it their all, but it must be heartbreaking for the Tuskers to get out in the way that
Heartbroken
they did.
Tuskers.
But for the Tigers, it's all celebrations tonight. Disappointment on the looks of, by the looks of it. But the Tigers, they're going to be celebrating tonight. It's all smiles. And the umpires call time on it. What a day of cricket this has been, ladies and gentlemen.
What a day it has been.
Well fought. Well fought. And here they go, mutual appreciation for the sheer grit, the sheer dedication that both sides have shown. 22 men giving it their all, fighting it out on a hot, humid day at the BRC grounds. The better side wins. It's all smiles on one side, and it's a crestfallen expression on the other. But ladies and gentlemen, what a weaving experience this has been. And if this is any indication of the days to come, this is going to be an exciting tournament. Please stick with us as we go through the scorecard in a few short moments. Yeah, it's all smiles here. Crestfallen but not defeated, I would say, in the larger run of things.
As I said before, knocked down but never knocked out.
Definitely, definitely. We must keep in mind that this is a round-robin tournament. So the Tuskers, well, they've made a really good case for themselves as a side that is in the reckoning for the championship.
Definitely.
Both sides have shown grit. They've shown tremendous talent. There have been immense contributions with the bat and the ball as well. It's and this is the Bangalore Tuskers.
And this is the scorecard.
Yeah, K. Arun Kumar, the opener, scoring 41 off of 34. Arvind Reddy, the captain, posting a quick fire 12 runs off of 8 deliveries. T. Vignesh run out by Nadeem Khan. Karthik Veerabagu from 25 deliveries, 23 runs. Afzal Khan scoring 12. Tejas Muralidhara scoring 13. Kranti Duba and Venkatesh Naka and Jagadish Krishnappa posting a final stand here late into the day, but to no avail. The Kolkata Tigers win the day again, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Bangalore Tuskers batting scorecard. And coming up is the bowling card from the Kolkata Tigers. Vinay, what do you have to say about the bowling scorecard?
Well,
Shakib
apart from
Shakib Ahmed and Mohan Sahu, who were both very expensive, scoring at an economy rate of 14 and 10 respectively.
I think except those two, others were on the dot today.
On the dot here.
And Ashutosh Teva got 3 wickets for just at an economy of just 4.75.
Amar Shastri was slightly more expensive, scoring 7 and giving away, conceding.
Said Rizvi with the last over.
Yeah,
what a over that was.
Yeah, for me,
got back for a 4 at the first over and bowled 3 dot balls on the trot.
Yes, and that
and
under
which
pressure,
brought the game back to the Kolkata Tigers.
definitely, and that is a performance under pressure if I've ever seen one. And these are the highlights of the day: Kolkata Tigers versus Bangalore Tuskers. Yeah, good batting from both sides. Both valiant fielding efforts. These were the batting highlights. Venkatesh Reddy scoring a quick fire 12 off of 8 deliveries. And Karthik giving it his all, rotating the strike with lots of gusto, without fear, without overthinking it. But of course, the batsmen were beaten.
And that was the wicket.
Yeah, I would say all of the wickets, the Kolkata Tigers deserve it. They worked
hard for their
They
wickets.
worked hard
for everything.
None of them were
None of
freebies,
them
I
were
must say.
granted.
Yeah.
But from
Yeah, several reviews were taken during the day. It's been madness here at the BRC grounds. It's been pandemonium. Switching the ebb and flow of the game
the
from one
runouts,
side
the
to the next.
runouts were a game changer for.
Definitely. So in the earlier phases, the Bangalore Tuskers were well and truly ahead of the curve. They did
were.
not have a lot to worry about. But
But I would say it was the lack of communication between the batters that got them in trouble. Look at that again.
the running was lackluster throughout the innings, and that cost them the
Most
match.
of their good
unfortunately.
batsmen who were scoring runs got out because of runouts. So
Definitely.
that was the main problem they had, as I see it. So
It was like you said, Vinith. Fielding,
going forward, I think they should work on that.
definitely. But other than that, I feel like they made meaningful contributions all throughout the batting order. They've shown grit. They've shown promise. Their bowling leaves something to be desired. But of course, they're getting used to conditions still. Batting wise, really, you couldn't ask for anything more except for maybe a bit more communication along the lines. If they work on it, they will be a force to be reckoned with. And
These were the highlights for the day, and that was that last over.
yeah,
one
Ashutosh
before the last over.
getting 2 wickets on the trot
And,
there.
the
Beauties of
2 in 2.
yeah,
That brought the game towards.
yeah, 2 beauties there.
uh,
It was like you said, Vinith, fielding so often underrated and underappreciated, but turned out to be the game changer. What's your verdict?
A good game overall. Good game overall. I think it was a win for the game of cricket today, and because
Well, whatever the result, cricket wins at the end of the day. It's been a brilliant showing. In a short while, we'll be having an interview. And coming up, this is the match summary of the Kolkata Tigers and Bangalore Tuskers matchup of the day 1 of South Asian Lawyers T20 Tournament 2023. Kolkata Tigers posted 151 runs for the fall of 3 wickets. Akash Ganguly scoring 42 off of 47. Amar Shastri scoring a quick fire 41 off of 22 deliveries. And Nadeem Khan bringing up the vanguard from 28 off of 20. Kranti Duba taking 2 scalps. Karthik Veerabagu and K. Arun Kumar contributing with the ball as well. Arun Kumar being slightly expensive. Bangalore Tuskers, K. Arun Kumar scored 41. Karthik Veerabagu scored 23 off of 25. Kranti Duba scoring 23 off of 15 during the end phases of the over. But of course, Ashutosh Tewar taking 3 for 19 off of 4 runs.
at the end of the day, Kolkata Tigers winning by just a two-run margin.
Definitely,
And
yeah.
it
By the
goes to
ba-
show that both teams were equal today.
Definitely,
And,
definitely.
They gave a good fight.
And with that said, with the match summary discussed, we will be handing over the reins to the interview.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, finally we are here at the presentation ceremony. Well, I must tell that it was one of the best interesting matches I have witnessed today, because the first match was getting a little too slow and the second match both the teams played amazingly well, but it was a little hard luck for Namma Bengaluru team. So let's welcome from Namma Bengaluru, let's have Arun Kumar to please join us, please. Arun, please join us here. So yes, let's just have a chat with him and know what really went wrong. Hi Arun, well, very well played firstly. It was cut to cut. So how was the match? Like, what happened? Last 3 balls in the last over, what really happened?
Actually, when they first batting first, we used a lot of medium pacers, but used a less spinners. But they clearly used a lot of spinners, but reduced the only 3 overs bowled by medium pacers. That's the major reason.
Well, you even scored 41 runs and you also took 2 wickets. But in the last, don't you think that we really kept it till the last, where we already had 2-3 overs where we could have finished the game a little bit early? What really actually went wrong?
Actually, in proper interval, wicket has been went from our side. That's a major reason. If anyone could have in the crease until last before 18 or 19 overs, might be we won the match at earlier.
So I'm guessing that this is going to be like a learning for all of you for making and having a great time for the next game. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so now it's time for me to welcome the winning team. Let's have Rizvi to join us. Well, firstly, a very, very hearty congratulations. A big, big win to Kolkata Tigers. It was a very cut-to-cut chase, very well played, both the teams, and finally you nailed it. Don't you think that last over was a little bit of hiccup where you would have got a little scared that is it going to happen or is it not going to happen? So
this is not the first time I have been bowling the last over. It has been many occasions that I have bowled the last over for my team. There was one occasion where there was almost 2 wickets and 5 runs, and both of them I have bowled out, giving only 2 runs. So this was not the first time, and therefore I was very confident. The team was confident. Team had the confidence in me. So I had needed to come down with that same confidence line. So I was basically very confident on that issue. And really the boys played exceptionally well. The fielding was exceptionally good from our team. The batting was done. Aman played very nicely, a good knock. He was very aggressive on his batting. And even all the bowlers, they bowled really very nice. So it was basically a team game. We took almost 3 run-outs, and that shows the ability the team has as a fielding unit. Whenever in cricket, if you say 11 players, so 11 good fielders has to be there first, then comes the 5-6 batsmen and 3-4 bowlers. So basically it's a game of fielders if you see any T20 game. So that is what we are, a very good unit, a very dynamic unit, a young unit. So let's hope that we go on with the same momentum and we bag the bigger trophies like.
all the very best. Well, even I hope that may the best team win, but a very big win today and very well done. A very hearty congratulations. Cheers. So yes, today was the match with Bangalore Tuskers and Kolkata Tigers. Well, it was a very interesting and a challenging game, and I must say, in the last, Kolkata really nailed it. It was cut to cut. We really thought that Bangalore is going to be winning it, but at the last, it was Kolkata who nailed the game. Well, yes, so let's see tomorrow who is going to be playing. So I will be back with more updates, and this is your host, Nabita, signing off. Thank you.
That was the presentation party for the day, and again, what a day it has been. So
what a game of cricket this has been, and that is it.
That is it for the day. This is day 1, and we got plenty of action coming your way in the next week also.
Yeah.
And
so this was day 1 of the South Asia Lawyers Cricket Tournament. So plenty of T20 cricket coming up your way, and we will see you tomorrow at 9:30 sharp, April 2nd, day 2.
Yeah.
And that will be it. This is Avin Abedira.
And I'm Vinay Dharmaratna, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.